Hi, this is Mark Burnett with the Island Generation, and today I'm actually talking about, well, a little bit of a conspiracy, and it's not something I normally get into on this channel, but this does affect seniors quite a bit. Let me play this clip really quick about the flu and about how you were not protected.
So it really turned out to be an accidental mismatch because the virus, for one reason or other, mutated in a way that made it not very well matched to what you wanted in the vaccine.
That was a quick little video about what's going on. This 2017-2018 flu was botched completely, and it's not covered by American media at all. All they keep telling you to do is keep getting the flu shot. No problem. Your doctor keeps telling you. But this is Tony. I mean, he's the one who took us through the Ebola crisis, if you remember. This guy's 77 years old. Okay, he's not a baby boomer. He's way past us. Okay, but he is in charge of infectious diseases. And he's saying, oh, wow, we screwed up on the flu shot. Have you heard that anywhere? That was the BBC News. They're covering it. We're not. That's pretty bad because it actually affects Americans and Canadians only. It doesn't seem to really affect other people because what they said was, and you'll hear it here in a little bit, it wasn't botched everywhere. However, the Australians have clearly said it's only 10% effective. Even our news media has said 37% effective, but against the bad strain that actually kills you, 25% effective. In actuality, this thing mutated in the lab before they even had a chance to get it out the door, and someone definitely should have done something about it. Here's the video. I'm going to put it up here in a strange little way so YouTube hopefully doesn't delete it, because I haven't been able to find this video anywhere except for what I recorded.
What's going on? How bad is this flu season?
It's very bad. It's, as you mentioned correctly, if you look at from the time we began recording these types of numbers, over the last decade or more, it clearly is the worst seasonal flu that we've had thus far. But the vaccine efficacy, particularly in adults, does not seem to be optimal. The percentage is rather low.
And why is that? Why don't we know what kind of a vaccine to produce to combat a particular year's strand of flu?
Well, it's always an intelligent guess, but we had one particular mishap that happened this year that was really unpredictable and unavoidable. Most of the vaccine that's distributed, at least in the United States and in Canada also, is made by growing the virus in eggs in order to grow up enough to finally inactivate it and make it into a vaccine. What happened this year is that when the virus was put into the eggs to make it for a vaccine, in order to adapt itself to growing well in eggs, the virus mutated. Now, that's not unexpected, but this time it mutated at that part of the virus that's essential to induce protection with the vaccine. So it really turned out to be an accidental mismatch because the virus, for one reason or other, mutated in a way that made it not very well matched to what you wanted in the vaccine.
Okay, that was Anthony Fauci. He's telling us exactly what happened with the flu vaccine, that it got botched. I can't imagine someone would not have been able to look at it genetically before distributing it to anybody and say, hey, this is not right. We didn't get it right. We messed up. And tell someone, or at least warn people, because here's the deal. If you don't warn people that the shot is not going to be that effective because you knew, absolutely knew, that the key component in it wasn't going to make the body trigger a defensive mechanism, then those people who are getting the flu shot think that, oh, I'm getting pretty bad, but I took the shot, I should be okay, when they should be battling it full force because maybe there was no protection in there at all for them. That is not good. And that is something for seniors we need to be really on the watch for. The Island Generation is trying to bring you news that protects you because, you know, it's unfortunate. At least 63 children so far since I'm filming this in the United States have died from the flu. And I believe 100 and some people have died in Canada from the flu. And a lot of people have gotten very, very sick, my family included, okay? And the fact that we don't really know this information to help us combat the flu ahead of time is, or at least when it happened, is ridiculous. It's crazy. And seniors especially, we're not counting seniors. A lot of times if a senior passes away, unfortunately it's old age, right? Yeah, he died of old age even though he had the flu. That in itself means there's no record of that. So seniors, everybody, pass this to everybody. Let everybody know this so that they can please be a little more careful with the flu and not wind up, unfortunately, part of this conspiracy. Mark Burnett, The Island Generation. Strange piece of news. Thank you for watching. Join the channel, subscribe.